So this article here discusses the new Battlefield game, and I'll read the title here. Battlefield 6 rumor claims 98% of the series developers have left. So there is definitely a new development team. So a significant portion of the original Battlefield development team at DICE have left EA. The current development team for the next Battlefield game is largely comprised of new hires. So they're going with a new model. Multiple studios, one game. So while 4 studios are working on the next Battlefield, they are reportedly collaborating on a single game rather than separate titles. This is similar to the Call of Duty development model. And who knows if this model is going to work for them, but I guess if the franchise is getting stale, it might inject some new life into it. We'll have to wait and see on that. Also, there is a focus apparently on live service. Now, what is this? Well, EA is aiming to create a live service experience for the next Battlefield. I don't know how well that's going to go over, likely inspired by the success of Call of Duty Warzone. So there's a lot of copying of the Call of Duty model here, and something else that they're going to copy is the annual releases. There are rumors that EA is aiming for an annual release schedule for Battlefield, similar to Call of Duty. Now, you might agree or disagree with me on this, but I think AAA studios, they have a very uncertain future because I think they're focusing mainly on the bottom line, and that would be greed. They're focusing on things that are politically correct, like DEI, and that is probably just 2 of the reasons that are ripping studios apart. And a lot of developers, want to be involved in a game that is riveting and amazing and groundbreaking. And if you have all of these limitations, how can you do that anymore? You see examples now where you have independent studios that release games. There's only, maybe a team of 1 to 20 developers that are pumping out games that are just amazing, and they're going over very well. And the production costs are relatively low compared to the AAA studios. So we'll have to wait and see. However, if AAA studios go bye-bye for the most part, just independent studios will pop up, and I think games will be as good or better than they once were, because I really miss a lot of the raw, great content that used to be in games that are no longer there. I mean, there are some new games that have been released that are just fabulous. Yes, I'm not talking about all games, but I think you know what I mean. And I hope that we're starting to get back on track. Think of gaming, really, or games, as an art form. It shouldn't go away. Art should not go away because someone's upset about it. Comedy should not go away because a few people are upset about it. Games should not go away because a few people don't want to have this in it, or they want something in it that really none of us want to see in games. So that's my perspective. Whether you agree or not, well, let us know in the comments.